know the number. You don't have any idea.
No, they are 1,000.
Yeah, from you. You call them they don't talk about gross domestic product. GDP inflation. They don't talk about that. Say dollar cost. They don't talk about that.
Yeah.
They can say abani be minor. They say body cry. That is what they talk about. But they don't know anything about GDP and only
international investment.
So you have to convince the person, either him or her. Say, and you know, see na bandi tuga. Say now for the onye bibi, you know, so say obi abe can be a channel. It's not dream atodin. And only brain na way so. Yeah, nam from. Obi abe be can na obi amam fu ota. Ah, so man koye primaries. Man tu asanko en confort constituency koye primaries. Doctor ba we ya to so about Oni Kennedy. Man tu kan rounds. Nobody gave me for.
Who treatment or Madam Kennedy and Dumbe work and I want to say
I support a Dumbe 99%. I can't want number 100%. I support a Dumbe 99%. I can't want number 100%. Mawika Samcho, we are national officer. What do you want to tell me? Yeah, say we have a problem with swimming constituency. We were 530. We were 530. If anybody is listening to me, you should listen to me very, very well. We were 530 delegates, and we are from Eugene, maybe you from. So we are pleased.
We are meeting the friends. Greed, and one crown of a letter. And the one penny said that was it. You want to say a calling family, which is your time, she has a constituency. We are awesome. For the way they don't need to wait for my penny. All you told Gidi, all you said, I put you to perform parliamentary seat. All you what up here, they should fire themselves. They shouldn't even wait for my opinion. Only Gidi, no one call constituency. Only you see to know, we are common sense. We have more time to go and introduce yourself to the constituency. Why are you sitting down there as MC and then say, as a CEO? We are greedy. We are greedy. I don't know what we are greedy. Who greedy? They don't need to wait for my opinion. We also church a letter back down my opinion to say, there was a day here more time. Oh, plenty to hear at a salon bay. Oh, we are greedy. Oh, let me show me Akabako.
The number one station in the capital. Hot 93. Hot 93.9.
Eti ono beti mi atena wonu maka say Akufo-Addo Dawumia JJ Rawlings where's
Atamils
Kofo omo bi anyehwe. Can he say that wana won e won na bai ya wono ya benye wono. What does he know about Ghana?
Nti eyine level of thinking arguments na me person me get involved in now because any progression.
No, let me tell you. Masa, no one na nim nyansa o Ghana.
Me ba cho nya mo cho Kofi Mpacho.
No, me ba. Also kasa no. Or some of West are issue and these tribal parliamentarians and all those kind of stuff. No. I've been hearing. You see, so what cannot say no what you know so one na nim nyansa. Then there's something wrong with you because one nim nyansa Jennifer Yuna.
Hot.
Eti ono beti mi atena wonu maka say Akufo-Addo Dawumia JJ Rawlings where's
Atamils
Kofo omo bi anyehwe. Can he say that wana won e won na bai ya wono ya benye wono. What does he know about Ghana?
Nti eyine level of thinking arguments na me person me get involved in now because any progression.
No, let me tell you. Masa, no one na nim nyansa o Ghana.
Me ba cho nya mo cho Kofi Mpacho.
No, me ba. Also kasa no. Or some of West are issue and these tribal parliamentarians and all those kind of stuff. No. I've been hearing. You see, so what cannot say no what you know so one na nim nyansa. Then there's something wrong with you because one nim nyansa Jennifer Yuna.
97.9 Fox FM.
Oh, Your Excellency, good morning.
Good morning. Hey, the great Don.
Yes, my man Kofi Apalu.
Don, you have you waiting.
Thank you, Apalu. So you have you waiting.
Don't be feeling too much.
This me you down rough.
I know probably for hearing your voice.
Thank you, sir.
You are good. You are good. You are great.
That's sick, Kofi. That's Prah.
Hot 93.9.
Doc, my channel pay about Hot FM. Nyamiadu bibi aboko. Thank you, sir.
This man is an authority in radio.
Doc, me that say.
The number one station in the capital. Hot 93. Hot 93.9.
Oh my goodness, that is my station.
Hot 93.9.
Listen here with the dawn. This is Hot Morning Drive, your information drive.
That's right.
We say coming up first. You are the best.
Morning show's the best. I listen in the morning the most. It's really funny in the morning.
It's a new day. Gonna wake up to the hottest and the best morning show in town.
Oh, be a ransom, Miami, I grew a mediate, every day. Oh, back off, was away, was a blue. Yes, I feel so, that's a new form. Me how we had to enjoy, and you know me so.
Morning show's the best. I listen in the morning the most. It's really funny in the morning.
It's a new day. Gonna wake up to the hottest and the best morning show in town. With the dawn, KWabena Prah on Hot 93.9 FM.
Let's just say Emra Ghana Afe Etoye. So now 67, right? Yate. But Busawo said, Ediana Edi Adansi actually said, on my way, no, Yedi and who. And I know pay, yes, our democracy, our pride. And only a 70 and I'm a boy. On my penny, Yadasi. Right, I know pay Yamfa and Chano Emramo back to work after the holiday. And I'm picking information saying that it's an extended holiday for basic school. According to a statement at the Ghana Education Service, I did buy it. All right, so I know any day I did a catcher a year I will for now. I'm saying statement will be late. But I will only be at any idea or no. I'm sure higher Hot FM 93.9. We also live on Fox FM 97.9. They will come out say Fox FM 103.1. Our talk right there. Yeah, the morning drive, no air Bramo from now till 9:30. Yeah, from me dawn, KWabena Prah. Thanks to our team, Ama Ifaya Buawaha, and of course Teddy Mawele Malba so Ewaha, Omar so Ewaha. So we set for your morning this morning. Mache na Bibiabo Kodie. And the pair was say the most powerful weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. The most powerful weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. Train your mind to see the good in this day. And I'm sure it will train your mind to see the good in every day. Now, your whole story no ever bramo so whereas Ghana was a year at Koforidia for the independence anniversary, the national event at Koforidia. Now NDC for say Omo Commission, the national cathedral now. Ghana Mupa, I'm trying to find Chamber, but and some people are out to say, and I'm thinking through, so what was going through the thought of His Excellency, the President, ewo Koforidua abra wantumi amo cathedral ni so kra. And for me, it's a national day of shame. A national day of shame. Say, yentumi an commission cathedral no enra. Yeah, abino share. Yes, obe commission cathedral no on the 6th of March 2024. Abano to me and fakoto anyonkwan. So now, in the words of the minority NDC, led by Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, they want to portray to the entire Ghanaians. Say enra no omanpanyi edi ni bo hye ne so ade nkebesie ene ni omokokoye ye no ene se nkomekwa akotwa homam na ye de asori fie no ahyehwe di ampo nyankopon sa na kwasiada we nkia kwakwa ye first mass eti kwasiada we ni de ya commissioner wie no e ade abekọ for first mass with the National Cathedral. So now come to think of it, there was a near clash between the minority MPs and the security led by Captain Frimpong. Captain Frimpong ne Australia na wajijina mu ho say one penny more because only a security zone. And more so, I mean, it's a construction site into a very serious say amount for beba ho unannounced na ombenya access to the site. But eventually they are not more person by as it were mimicking a possible commissioning of the facility no or mutumi so now they are telling us that about $58 million has been sunk into this project. And for me there are one is a Independence Day parade now in as much as here did the home region of His Excellency the President. There were some sights and sounds of the event. Now, I mean, it was an eye to behold. Fair enough. For me, the display of indigenous culture, but come to think of it, this is one, I mean, eventer, president, Emma Hokwai Mafedi Yegunsa, I see smart Jumedianase, and I'm President Emma Hokwai Ama Yegunsa was Jumedianase. So where were the clergy? Now I'm picking information. I know most of the clergy and the Islamic leaders are protesting against the decision of His Excellency not to ascend to the gay bill. No, and Yepe Christian prayers. Where was Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams? Where was Doug Hayward Mills? Where was Eastwood Anaba? Where was even I mean, President of our friends to see what Penya Kufuor doing. So, we have no shame as a people. Say now, no, Obia action who edit free and I'm also picking information. Say the Islamic community is also a and you know the government eventually has to rely on members of the clergy or service personnel. And you could see say Yepe Christian prayer no so far no sign was trained in a Yepe Islamic prayer no was trained no but back in time Nanka we have prominent men of God or clergy woman Nanka a shine on faces. It was such national events. So where are they now? Where are they now? The big question you ask is I am no cray. So I'm going to say because of the stance taken by the president, our the anti-gay bill no huntino, and now the omo any about we be saying bio. No crano at a sign and enters
I listen in the morning
It's a new day. Gonna wake up to the hottest and the best morning show in town with the dawn, KWabena Prah on Hot 92.9.
And you have the president telling us, I mean, he's proud of his achievements. The achievements, you know, it be any day, sir. I mean, yeah. So that's what the president is telling us. Oh no, or you're proud of the achievements. So, Mr. President, are you proud, sir? You know, after a whooping $58 million, went to me and commission cathedral no, on a day or share SOB commission. Are you proud of such? I mean, an achievement. Sir, President Kase, or you're proud of the achievements, and Yamingwanga, because we are living in a time on the young politicians, Sabe, do how many more muje. So, did the planners of the event indeed select a year Amra Donyomno as a theme song? Time John Mahama Kobo Yen Trobia Ukumasi. And then a Ghana for one come for home. Say, you need to be sensitive to the people. And say, yes, no, unsubi mayen. Ya how no enya how. Ya man ya benedia ye die no omampanya kufuado. Say enkawa na eno susu ewie ye mpotwa. So who are the planners of this event? They decided, said they will select Amra Donyomno as a theme song in welcoming the president to the parade grounds. And I mean, I was just thinking through, and I'm like, and I mean, ya katienye do amampanyi no edija ya kwanyi so no and then you be can wotie na wono no de wobebo ne carnival mu agina ni no asepe ne ho se Ghana for so se Ghana for bro ono onti so dogo bi no abe. Is that what the president is telling us? Our Independence Day event no asede. Now I don't know whether say Ghana for Edioma J and events no people are just thinking deep and thinking through the activity and the message and the signal the president is sending across. And you have a president baby I will be no emphasize say yen share democracy no kana. I mean edi hu na account seven producer say why you were juma here. Why would you be afraid? Say bia adan obi so obetu abayagu. And now obi saying you are championing democracy. And if you do believe that democracy now is for the people and by the people why would you even emphasize that point? Say we need to strengthen our democratic credentials. And Your Excellency, this issue of freedom of speech and now can was say what boy freedom of speech Ababaya entrenched away in democracy muno. Where is it? In the face of media victimization, media brutalization, the president still had that, I don't want to use certain words, but mind you, we are speaking to the president, and but at times they push us to the wall. They make you feel say as a one can home winning your way one now sabi wo sorry we akete eto santene kwatro aba eyi aban no wo no winning your way and that is the kind of democracy they are portraying to us. They are giving us the best. So if any tia into the president ekeka sansam na wasan etwa yampoa with her enwum na enwa omo boy now, and we will handle this very story, marking 67 years of our democracy, our pride. Presidents were proud of an achievement. And I'm sure you might also be wondering what are some of the achievements of the president or indeed, after 7 years, I found a president a major reshuffle. Reshuffle ne kra na waye no. We are yet to see any impact from changes now mampanyi aye se betumi aboa na aye moaye. And is the president aware say nempo no drivers see omo increase transport fares. And the president will tell us you're proud of an achievement awaye e dia mo my Ghana. I Hot FM in Accra on 93.9. And we also live on Fox FM Kumase, and I'm sure say asem we no Kumase for Monsempa Edamu enimu na ejasabe mutwa aban we ni mfunuma na dia yaman panyi e ka kire no enimu tibua ehia de. Right, so we make time for this on our hot story now. Fear say NDC for a march to the National Cathedral site for the commission in this no. What can we make of it as a nation? How shameful have we become as a people? Say, a project you sink so much into it. Public funds. For me, if the president has decided, say, or no one silver collection, I mean, one man sorry na ke come sase e dey isa project we ana baby adru no e konkon ho a ankenphobia ho. But for the president to dip his hands into the taxpayers' coffers, now young cough a whooping $58 million into this project. President and to me and Pahu Chumpu Enra our Independence Day parade in Ase, but also a proud of the achievements as a president. I'm also a soldier go and penny HM say Chadekania or Nudi Kato in an engagement with a diplomatic course LGBT no I mean Ebeko Supreme Court no. And if I what says assembly free and you know this boils back to the handlers of the president and no na oka na kwa say bebreni emenifu ntino na asem na yekana, but we can also not sit down and allow people like Yenimu, you know, our brothers around the presidency. Seven previous omo yene say emwane de nimguase ba say nimguase ne ye emergency so adabi eno de yen course our game no. And that's the more reason why at times when we are on radio na yene mo kan kokomu na mantia na afeni aba be kan bedwa mama Ghana for hu say niamu ye no ye mfa ye tinje. So I mean at what point did so was this stage managed, well rehearsed, calculated and cooked to Ghanaians? Say no Ghanaian friends Richard Sky and Fasam no Enko Supreme Court. Now you have the backing. So is it also, could this also be one of the reasons Anuntino or Mampenyi Akufo-Addo why you so much fixated about empaneling the Supreme Court? Could it also be the reason why your president Akufo-Addo are you so much fixated about empaneling the Supreme Court, the bench? No president, appointment to the Supreme Court, and you are like Ediana president Washington Supreme Court no nanisi wasano entino ne renyina Supreme Court nim say wo mebebua yankasa attention there, but on bebua e wani pem e dia mano san de dey your mind no. And for us as Ghanaians a bread we say yebemi ani ada ho na yenye so much entrenched with our political parties, because and so be say between your party and Ghana and if an wojina ebe dia manepa and you are utie me busa won say between your political party NDC and Ghana NPP and Ghana we wojina bia ne saying, are you for the nation, for state, or you are for your party? And you know say if you are for your party and your man yanton ton daso amampon anananton na fe ni ria now the party na kwa contest elections e wo Togo. So what you say because if you are really for state yeni mani bia ye no nke be sesa no, but because yadia bia no so much fixated to our political parties. Oh we are Santini Kumasi na we free Kumasi ni the oil kwa NDC and MPP na nuwa mu ne ya wo meto ye me na mu nyina dubu ahepan so nyina na o me MPP for intimi so me MPP ni. I mean, is that our mindset? San ye dream intino on my Ghana no de now no it's been left to the dogs. Obia fixates the mindset on the political party into the nation Ghana no there it's been left to the dogs to scatter into pieces. And you who anything wrong with a year or man penny in the conduct. And if you say when your leadership no be from nature say you do attempt come when him say na you wanna can say that's how the Kumase boy done. And you know sir e do go work and one thing was here one kwedim and you think you bresa because what ben o man penny Akufo-Addo da. Now you had certain kind of, you know, belief. Papa ni say, oh, this is a man of principle, a man of his way. So wait me handle on my year. Now after 7 years, the year who nipa ni the year to yasumne and who empocha. And I'm like, so is the presidency all about ceremonies? And the ceremonial president, prime minister, because I'm not believing, sir. President, who ne so mampanyi yeah the ceremonies yeah man you know first guard of honor ne sa ne mano enu mom no and the mani chimi and the des wo di o man so but enye so wo bu o man no de ntotoye ne hyehye gu akwan mu no o man no emu akoyie no eno no wante ase so eno ne che so oyo mampanyi as a leader. So when it comes to ceremonies, you have them flamboyantly guarded. We peer out to me say yes. Hey, what anybody need any papa tiase or mampanyi na tiase wo no or ba no. We give you all this first class, you know, VVIP treatment. Camera Mercedes Benz class are not odemo odebaye. And you see say yes. Ghana sika o mine mu pa yet sika so come there. And the president will tell us, oh, you're proud of my achievements after 7 years in office. Yeah, I went to Miami and said, so left with 8 years into 8 months into our elections. The vision for our nation in year by the end of the term, and you will bet me achieve as a people in year. Thank you. We say, oh, we are having a direction, but if after 7 years, the Benya ye kasa, let's say anything to point our fingers at. So these are, you know, monumental projects, monumental achievements. Forget about a year 1D, 1F, proper trianone, ambulances, no be show our parade grounds or no. How efficient are the ambulance services running? Well, where are we now? Taxi driver don't corner traffic at you no. Where was the ambulance? Near Park ambulance no NC District Assembly offices. Near Park ambulances no NC District Assembly offices or no. And it's more of a decoration, a decorative piece. And we in local assemblies, ambulances, no. But we parade them on Independence Day and tell us we've imported over 200 ambulances with our health provision. Your Excellency, the more information and try no cow. No Caribbean why country where memory. And we keep thinking as a people, we have no direction. But wamuna anything wrong, they will tell you say, Bema, boom, you are just bragging and ranting on radio. Yabam chow, Hot FM and Opay. Ewan crying her and also live on Fox FM. Ewo Kumasi from Muamudi, the Dawn, Minamte, Jomuna Opay. We also live Ewo Takrade on Fox FM 103.1. And I know no yade hot morning drive, the hot story no yade Brahmo Sheshe, and I'm like, yes, give me some time, let me fire. Na fe no yade hot story no atwaso amamu ene anope. General tell Mampania Kase, we should uphold our values because our values set us apart as a people, no. Not ne refi say enwe ya no ade abechia na kasa asem we no 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 aso agina simpie so condemn our values, our norms, our traditions and culture. President say our values set us apart as a people, but these same values now set us apart as a people, no. You the same president and I will condemn these values and norms. And we found it necessary say yama gunsa Independence Day parade in ase yem gunsa wo parade in ase, and I'm repeating it again. Say entia no cre say most prominent members of the clergy dey be dia no wo bi na na horo wo nsa e wa ban wo say dey ekọ dey wo ntimi ni aban we nsan because aniama na aban ne ye ni nyina che say aban we no wo mu nyankopon wo mbu nyankopon kra. And for the government to even make a comment on the anti-gay bill, yeah, as a hanky-panky, on Shada in decide here on the stance, then they will wash their hands of this government. Now, Abaining Kwano Ako on his own way. Now, Okwa Yebehudi, because now religious organizations are condemning the president's statement. Actually, diplomatic corner and president into me retract that statement, but now. The bone of contention now is why did the president preempt a year obi suit or they acquire the Supreme Court? So is the president part of a year the plan to push this to the Supreme Court? Now eventually the court no mum whether now or later and no mum no ababeya sembia mayana. It we've wasted over 2 years was our assembly, our parliament, back and forth. We couldn't decide our future as a people. Say, yes, your values that set us apart as a.